Oh, hi guys. I didn't know I was live. Oh my gosh. When did you guys show up? Alright, I'm trying to get stuff set up for you guys. I told you I'd get back on. Dang it, City, always mess everything up. Always ruin my fun. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh. Will it?
Good morning, Vietnam!
Let us go, boys. Alright, hold on. Oh, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Good morning, Vietnam!
Oh, come on. The timing is always off. Hold on. Alright, now let's try it.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Let's go, boys. Now, I know during Vietnam we had jets, but I'm cheap. Let's go fight. Let me know if you guys want to join. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, good job on that. I love Good Morning Vietnam. Oh. Has a mental breakdown. I swear if that dude steals... Come on, IL-8, shoot him down, shoot him down, shoot him down. Don't let that man kill you. I got him. Yeah. I'm probably getting shot down for that, so I'm getting out of here. Alright, good on the BF-110. I don't think he noticed me. Alright, hold that, hold. Hold him. I'm sorry, my engine just got took out. It seems like your teammates don't like me very much. Yeah, they didn't like me very much at all. I wonder why. Leave it to the tryhards. Can't have no fun these days. I hope he's got more than just 2000s in there. Alright. Anyway, enough of Good Morning Vietnam. We had enough of that already, right?
Power off.
Power off. There we go. Alright, now. Wow! What was that? Wow! Now, dare I burp like that, right, guys? Ugh. Oh, that was nasty. You know, I was watching a thing, and it was actually quite interesting because it was like, okay, so the B-29, you know, dropped such and such amount of pounds of bombs, and then of course they dropped the 2 nukes. And it's talking about how the Liberator dropped such and such amount of bombs and poundage and tons actually, is how they put it. And then the B-17, they just put 3 dots. It's because like the B-17 is known to have dropped like a boatload of bombs, and somebody was like, the B-29 dropped a nuke. And like he put like a buttload of things. That's twice. And I had to go in there. I was like, yeah. And also during the time that they were trying to develop this aircraft, the engines were giving them nothing but problems. They kept failing. And when they lost one of the 4 that were mounted on the plane would fall out of the air. So don't try and make the B-29 seem like it's some fancy thing that without it we wouldn't have won the war. Dude, I think it would have been smarter to just develop the B-17 a little bit more and add better engines on it rather than trying to create a plane that could fly all the way to whatever. And my thing is why couldn't they have just took off from China, like put some planes at China and attacked that way, like flew them in overnight and then, you know, did it that way. But no, they did friggin' whatever. It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. But whatever, ain't no big deal. It's just a plane. Speaking of just a plane, this is actually a naval version of the Liberator. I actually like the naval version of it, but I think the regular version also looks arguably better. Like, just arguably better, though. Is this a small enough map that I can actually go in and hit a target without worrying about getting murdered? I feel like probably not, but we can try. Also, down in the chat, what's your favorite bomber? Just, not in game, obviously. Just in general, like, what is one like bomber that you've heard of that you really absolutely love? For me, it's the B-17. Any variant. I love all of them. There's actually a variant that I would love to show you guys, but I don't have an ability to show you. It's called the B-17C. And if you really think about it, it looks like an airliner. But that would be my personal preference for my favorite bombers, the B-17 variants. Just because of the fact that there were so many of them. I mean, we have 3 variants in the game. There's one other variant that we don't have that would be great at low tier as a 4-engine bomber. I mean, it's just a really good plane, in my opinion. Also, there is a possibility that I won't even make it here, or make it to the battlefield, because this plane is painfully slow. She's trying, though. I'll give her that. She is trying. Oh, look at that. We have our radio operator right there. That's cool. But yeah, I still got the B-17E-L to upgrade, the B-17G, the B-24 Liberator. Why do I always get chased down by an ME-264? Can someone please answer that question for me? Like, is it just my luck to have a plane the size of Mount Rushmore that's quite literally built with the purpose of, hey, let's go bomb America? Why am I the one that they choose to go after every time? Is it just because I look like an easy target? Is that what it is, guys? Do I look like an easy target? Look at how many 50 cals I got. Hold on, let's look at how many 50 cals. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 on one side. Yeah, go on ahead. Oh, I like where they put the landing gear. That's cool. So it looks like the landing gear will fold up. It's actually really cool. I like that. I love... Three people are diving for a severely damaged plane. Of course they are. It's a try-hard. Also, I really like this thing's bomb bay doors. I think that's really nice. Also, I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering if I'll ever go back to messing with tanks. I do plan on it, but right now the grind that I'm more concerned with is trying to get myself to a position that I'm comfortable with, kind of not really leaving the aviation for a little while, but in a way, yes. I've been playing tanks in this game for far too long, and it's just, I feel more comfortable being able to just, I don't know how to say it to you guys. I really don't. I prefer, we'll put it this way, I prefer to mess around a little bit rather than trying too hard, you know? Alright, so I don't know how many bombs. I'm just going to drop 6 on them. That way, you know, make sure I get it. Oh, dear Lord. I love when my plane just tilts very badly when I turn it. Oh, and I'm not hitting that other base. There's no way I'm hitting that, so we're just going to close the bomb bay doors. And we'll head for that other base over here. Flying bombers is fun. I'll be the first one to admit that flying bombers is fun. Huh. Spawned one over there too. Interesting. It's just that when you have to do it the way that I've had to do it, it takes forever. One of the ways that I play this plane, or any bomber really, and I found out I'm sorry, but I have to ask, Rat, if you are not the person I believe you are, which is somebody who has known me for a while, can I beg you to change your YouTube name, please? I can answer your question, but I'm going to ask you very kindly to please change your name. I'll explain why. I'm at 4-7, by the way. I'm at a Pain BR in a bomber. Yeah, you understand. I'm glad you understand, Duck. It's nothing against you if you're not the person I believe you are, but which it does not look like you are. As a matter of fact, you can't be because she didn't. Never mind, you're good. You're good, kid. I can explain why though, just for the sake of putting you at ease. There was a particular character whom was a female that lied to me and my Discord about how old she was, and then it made me look very bad, and then she tried to pin all of it on me, and then not too long ago I find out that her sister was trying to spread rumors about me using a furry forum that was very difficult to get access to. So needless to say, when I saw your name I kind of had a heart attack. Although the profile picture that she chose was a white rat, so. But it's still, it hurts a little. Yes, I did. I did remove her moderation position, and she was not filming anything. So it's not the one I thought it was, but You don't know how to do the name thing. It's fine. You're good. I know it's not you because you've actually filmed and posted things. She didn't do that, so. But yeah, she hurt me in ways that I cannot physically express how bad it was, and I'll never forgive her for that. But coincidentally, those are the exact words she gave to me after I basically cut contact with her first, was tell him I'll never forgive him. So, yeah. But yet I was the one that needed to forgive her if we're being realistic, but sir, are you able to speak English very well, or you know English well? Is English your first language? Bro's gonna say no, and I'm gonna laugh. You know, English is my second language. My first language is Southern. Language is English. Hey, I can't say anything because I've had people picking on my accent before. So, like when I say when I say ain't, like I've had people tell me that apparently I sound very Southern when I say it, and it's like, okay, cool, I don't really care. It's just like one of those things I can't help. You know, you can't help where you're raised. All right, let's see if I can whip this plane around enough to land on the airfield. I don't know what the landing gear speed limit is on this thing, so. Alright, here we go. Well, apparently it's not good. Alright, come on now. Alright, here we go. We got the landing gear out, now we gotta land it. Dear God, help us. Dude, there is no way that the landing gear is having issues at 163 mile an hour. Alright, landing gear out, here we come. This A6M3 is about to have a whole world of plane in his face. Hello? Hello! Boom.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Wait, hold on. Rate my landing. It's actually probably the easiest landing I'll ever get in this game. How much you want to bet they're not going to let me take off from the airfield? You in Steam? I do have Steam, but I don't need flaps. Watch this. Proceeds to die on takeoff. If I see that I need flaps, I'll use them, but I don't think I will. This thing's gonna get enough speed. I don't have it on Steam. No, I don't. I used to, but I decided to delete it. But because I wasn't using it very often, so wasn't a use to have it if I wasn't going to use it. I have it on PlayStation though. I love how it's still spamming me about that to take off. I need to extend the flaps. There, now shut up, please. You'll see it when I get done with this match. It'll be Frustrated Wolf 12, and it's all together, no caps, no spaces, no nothing. It's just Frustrated Wolf 12, as you can see right there. Hey guys, look, I'm a bomber, and I gotta take off. Am I screwed? Considering. The bubbler? What's a bubbler? Talking about a soda machine or something? What the language is that? The bubbler. I mean, I could deal with pop. I know the British call their sodas pop. It is actually something that America... Ah, okay. No, so you're Wisconsin, so you're close enough to being British, I guess. Freaking no! You want to talk about people who are more British than anyone else? Freaking Minnesotans, bro. They are basically Canadians. Minnesotans or Minnesotians, I don't know what they call themselves. They are freaking Canadians, but American. I don't care what anyone says. Canada? Okay, that's nice to know he's from Canada. Is that like a rip-off version of Canada? I'm sorry, I gotta give you a hard time. Welcome to Canada, y'all. You know, that's what we need to rename Minnesota is Canada. You know, the American version of Canada. No, wait, hold on. Amerida. There we go. It's America and Canada. Amerida. I mean, we already have the British Columbia. Minnesota. Nice. They put the Master Chief in the shoulder. They put the Master Chief in the shoulder. I'll pull that up. I still have that one saved. Also, I feel like I'm gonna... Oh, no. I knew I was screwed. Hi. Hi. I'm dead. Eat the bullets. Ah. Oh my god, I killed him. Oops. I was not intending to kill him. Oh my lord. Oh no. Oops. Why was the first instinct to type Why was my first instinct to type oops? It's like I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oops. What's wrong with me? A lot, apparently. Alright, well, we got most of what I wanted for this thing, I think. Yep, we got the 1000s, which is a blessing. Alright, so we need to do one thing. Alright, so this now has the ability to mount 1000s, so we're going to do that. So now we go down to 34 miles an hour. That's nice. And then we also have this lovely beast of a plane, and it will go right there. Okay. Well, I'm currently grinding aviation, and I'm not changing that tonight, so... Get in here. Also, I just realized I'm almost at level 80 without even trying, by the way, guys. Also, don't ask me why it is that 4 of my top 10 tanks are Israeli. I promise I'm not an Israeli main. I kind of feel like I am, and if I keep working hard enough at it, I'll probably have some more that are at that tier. I mean, let's see. The Turan 4 AML 90 is working its way up there. The ERA version there. The Turan 4S, the ZSU. You guys are keeping track, right? No? Okay. Minecraft villager. Oh, boys, I like to blow stuff up. Alright, I'm gonna be slow, so there's just no doubting that one, so I'm going this way, B-17, so you need to move your rear end. Thank you. Hold on, let me just, sorry, B-17. Oh, that's in the wrong chat. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. Yes, Rico. Kaboom. Kaboom? Alright, I'm going to fly out of the map as far as I can here. And the reason I do this, for those of you who are wondering, it does tend to allow me to survive a little bit longer than a lot of the other players. So, whoa! Whoa, bro. And he freaking... Dude, he got shot down immediately. I think I'm not spelling that right. Whatever. We're not worried about it. You know, I have to give this plane some credit. It's not fast by any means. Wait, hold on, what? An inbred console player. No, hold on. No. I'm a console player, been playing for 3 years, we don't accept him. Not me. Did you please? I might get intercepted here depending on what bomber this is. Oh. Oh, scheisse. Alright, here we go. Please hit something important. Please hit something. Not me! Not on me! I'm gonna kill you. I got him. Alright, we're gonna have to cut off the engines here. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I lost all control over my engines. Dude, he took so much off of me that I can't regain control of the plane. Like, come on. Come on. Pull up. Dude, he took the entire wing. I can't get this thing to pull up. Wait, hold on. I got it. Oh my... Nope, never mind. I ain't pulling out of that one. I don't blame that guy for getting mad, though, because it's like... You know, I agree. You know, console players are, most of the time, the people that are shooting people out of the air. Wait, hold on a minute. I was about to say. Anyway. What is max BR for tanks? I'm not messing with tanks, so I wouldn't know. But, oh. Wow. Okay, well. What's this? Okay, cool. You need to work on your aviation list, I'll tell you that, because we do a lot of stuff with planes on this channel. It doesn't seem like it, I know, but we do. Most of the time, it's tanks, but I do oftentimes do AA versus planes. I only have about 8-0 as far as tanks, and that's for Israel. Every other nation's around 6-7. Well, that's actually not true. I have 7-3 for Germany, but like they're both really lightly armored, very crappy little light tanks. The Weasel and then the Lukes or whatever they call that thing. The armored amphibious, or not the non-armored. I want to say APC. It's basically what it feels like is an APC. I'm not, no. I am, as I said, trying to grind out these bombers. I'm not messing with that stuff. Once I get to a point to where I'm comfortable with leaving these planes alone, maybe, but until then I'm not touching anything as far as that goes. Oh, cool. I have a lot of those. You know, they used to have those to where they were working and you could bomb bases with them. But for some reason they stopped that, and now they don't work. They used to work, though. I know that for a fact because I was using it on the Dauntless. Bombers would be so cool to play if they weren't shot down so easily. See, there's a strategy to keeping yourself from getting shot down. A lot of people don't know about it, but it actually works because players don't tend to really use this strategy very often, and it's something that I don't try to spread too much awareness about because of the fact that I want it to stay kind of my little thing that I like to do. So normally I spawn in a bomber, as you can see. Now you see the bases in front of me, I'm assuming, right? Here's what I do. Flip the bases. I don't care about the bases. I want to get altitude. I want to get altitude, and I want to get far enough away from interceptors or anything that could possibly intercept me, and let them go after fighters and other bombers first. So we go directly out of the map, get enough altitude to give ourselves an advantage, and we stay out of the way of the fighters and let them do their thing. And by the time that they realize that they've been duped, it's too late. It works. I've done it with the B-25, the B-26, the B-17, and the B-34. It works. I don't know about anything else, but I did do it with British planes before as well. And other than the fact that they were falling out of the air, Wellington, it worked for them as well. It does work. You just have to be very careful with how you use it, because if I'm being honest, talking about jets and stuff, I've used an 8.3 jet. I have an 8.3 jet for Israel. It's how I used to grind out the 8.0 in Israel. And I loaded it up with the flammable bombs and stuff. I would load it up with those. I'd fly out of the map, use the terrain, go all the way around, bomb bases, and use the terrain to come all the way back and reload. I wouldn't even try and dogfight. I'm not a dogfighter, and in jets it's just impossible, especially with me not playing aviation very often. So playing it like I do makes more sense. I'm more of a strike aircraft kind of person. That's one thing I have been finding out about myself. I do love a good bomber, but I do really love a good strike aircraft that can do the kind of thing that I like to do with it. I need something that can, like, basically go in, attack a target. Slurpee Boy and Chief Beef. What? What kind of a name are any of those? Anyway. But I find it nice to be able to do something a little bit different. I've been grinding out fighters for a long time now, and I haven't, like, I unlocked all these bombers. I unlocked the B-17G, the PB-4Y, the B-24 Liberator. I unlocked all of those while grinding fighters, and I haven't even touched them. I wouldn't be so sure on that because the ME-264 has 20 mils. It murdered me in a B-17 earlier. Actually, no. I couldn't care less about the B-29. I hate the B-29. It's one of my least favorite bombers. I hate it. I prefer to use my B-17. Give me a B-17 that actually did something in the war over a B-29 any day. It has nothing to do with that, it's just the history behind it. I'm a very big history person, and the B-29, like, even in the design phase, and even when they were being used, one of the biggest issues they ran into was if one of the engines gave out with the massive bomb load that it carried, if one of the engines gave out, it would quite literally crash and explode, killing most of the crewmen. So it was quite literally a flying death trap, and they wanted people to fly it, and it was like, yeah, no. And then people try and say that it did more in the war than the B-17 did, and it's like, yeah, that's not true. The B-17 flew more missions, dropped more bombs than any other bomber owned and flown by America during the war. The Liberator comes close, but even it doesn't outclass the amount of bombs that the B-17. For me, it's kind of like the B-29 is like the Iowa-class battleships. Like, I don't understand why so many people love them. Like, so it dropped a nuke that killed millions of innocent Japanese. Okay, cool. It helped in mass murders. Great to know. That's something to be proud of, isn't it? I don't know how many bombs I need to drop on this, but I'm going to go with about one. Drop it on those two, and then I should be able to hit. I should be able to hit the other two bases as well. That is, if all of the enemy team doesn't die before I get there. It's one of the downfalls of trying to do this with a bomber that's very slow is the fact that you know, I flew a B-29 in game. I got a nuke one day, and I was actually flying it, trying to drop the nuke. I got it in Britain, and that was the plane that they gave me. And it was at 6.0, and I flew it, and it felt heavier, and it felt slower than the B-17. And it just, I don't know, there's something about the plane, like, I don't understand why so many people love it. It's just, it makes no sense to me. Alright, bombs are ready. I mean, even the Lancaster did more than that thing did. And the Lancaster is quite literally known to being a freaking lightly armored plane built for speed and, in my opinion, built for night bombing. And before you say anything, yes, I'm aware it wasn't built for night bombing. It did day bombings before then, but it was found that it was better to use it for night bombing. So they did. Alright, that one's gone. Please keep him off of me so that maybe I can drop this bomb. Oh, trust me, dude. I'm no expert. I'm no expert at all this stuff. I'm still learning a lot of stuff myself. But one of the things that I find that aggravates me the most is when I say something, people just immediately think that I'm trying to spread a false fact, and they think they have to fact check me, and it pisses me off. I blocked, I think it was yesterday in a stream. It might have been to the other day. I removed 3 people from a stream in the same stream, because of the fact that they all tried to fact check me because I said I've been able to stand beside a F-18 and it felt small compared to me. I didn't say that it was, like I said, might have said that it was short, and then they proceed to say, it was 15 feet tall, there's no way that, and it's like they're trying to fact check me on something that it doesn't really matter. I just said that it felt small, and when I stood beside it, it really did. When you go, and they have an F-14 sitting on the deck, it's on the back deck, and this thing's sitting on the front deck. When you go and you look at the comparison between a F-14 and an F-18, the size difference is insane. The F-14 is huge. Very long body, long wingspan, you know, a big plane. And then you look at the F-18 and it's like so small. They had a lot of cool jet. I mean, I've been able to look at what a Corsair looks like, an Avenger, a Dauntless, a Hellcat. What else did they have in there? I think they might have had a Devastator. I don't remember about the Devastator, but I do know that they had a cool biplane in there. That was cool. I thought the biplane was cool. It was like one of the old Navy biplanes that they were using before aviation from aircraft carriers really took off. And you also got to think about it, like the F-18, it's built with the idea of a single pilot doing everything. Alright, the F-14 most of the time was a twin personnel plane. It was built to haul 2 people. So yes, it's going to be huge. It's going to have a better rocket load. It's going to have a better bomb load that it can carry and everything. So don't be trying to freaking fact check me on something that I already know. And like the whole point that I was trying to make was, you know, I'm not trying to say that it's a short plane. And they're like, just like, and the bad thing was, and the reason we're going to call you CHX, the reason that I like removed them, it wasn't because of the fact that they were giving me a fact. It was because of the fact they gave me the fact, and then I tried to move on, and they just kept on and on and on about it. And it's like, what do you want? A cookie? Just shut up, okay? You've shown that you're a little smarter than someone else because you know the exact measurement and height of a fighter jet. Where is bro at? Guys, where's he at? guys. Is he? Oh. Oh, shoot. But, you know, I can deal with somebody when, you know, I say something and you go, oh, actually, that's not true, you know, such and such, you know, and you give me a little bit of information, you give me proof and everything. But, okay, I get it. You're a little smarter than me. Cool. Good for you. You know something I didn't. That's cool. But then drop it. Don't try and rub it in my face. And the bad thing was, I'm pretty sure it was this dude and then two of his friends, and all three of them spammed the same thing. And then one of them had the audacity to come in. This is after the other two got muted. He's like, he had the audacity to say that I was being rude and that he didn't know how it was I was getting subscribers because of the fact that I was rude. And it's like, dude, y'all are all trying to shove it in my face that you know that a plane is 15 feet tall. Good for you. I've stood beside the darn thing. Shut up. You gotta act so childish about something. And I have to admit, like, this has been the only time that I've really had anybody doing that particular thing. I did have somebody come in when I was streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 and doing the campaign and everything. And this guy, you know, he knew me somehow. I don't know how. You know, I knew I had talked about this stuff on stream and stuff before, but I had a very fair doubt that that was how he found out about it. And this guy would come in, he'd start trash talking me about how, because my dad's dead. He's been dead for 3 years. And he'd come in and he'd say things like, you know, your dad's dead because of the fact he was so disappointed in you and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, who pissed in your cornflakes this morning? You know? It's like one of those things, like, it's like, you know, do you need a blankie and a bottle? Maybe a sippy cup? Because you're acting like a child. And the bad thing was, he didn't give up the first time I removed him either. He came in with like 2 or 3 other accounts that he created for the specific purpose of coming after me. And it's like, this is when I was just starting out. And one of the things that he was talking about, that I was inbred and all this stuff, and it's like, okay, so, you know, you're sad about your own miserable life, so you're going to proceed to insult me. Nice. You know? Why am I the target? Hold on, watch this. Now hold on just 1 minute. Why am I the target? Why am I the target? What did I do? How big is that thing? It's a B-24 Liberator that has been strategically redone for the Navy's purposes, so you tell me. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Back attack. Help me. He's gonna kill me. You beefed your last chief. Was being funny. Oh, oh. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Wait, hold on. I just want a bomb. Friend. Not food. Hold on. I'm trusting you here. Please don't kill me. It's so hard. Hold on. Go get fixed, sir. Yes, he's actually letting me go. Watch this, guys. And bring me back some beef jerky. Dude, if I'm being honest, this is gonna be like the most chill match ever. How do you spell his name? Hold on. Bro is the most high street. Hey, Chief Beef says hi, guys. Dude, we're like having a legit conversation with the enemy team right now. That's awesome. Dude, why are we just talking to the enemy team? Dude, that was awesome. Yeah, that is actually a really good story. I like that story that you're talking about, Duck. Yes, Jay. How may we help you today? Welcome to McDonald's. I said it and I'm not taking it back. Maybe. I'll think about it. Give me just a second, guys. All right, guys. Y'all gonna have to give me a few seconds because I'm changing. I'm gonna put it that way. No, we're not going into details. Do my best Starbucks white woman impression. Okay, most people that actually go to Starbucks are rich pricks. So, oh my gosh, I want a latte. You put too much milk in it. Oh my gosh. What do you think? What do you think, Duck? Am I accurate? Please tell me I'm accurate. That would make my day. All right, give me just a second. I can do anything a man can do. Oh my gosh. The fact that I can pull that off and do it perfectly bothers me beyond compare. Oh yes, the scone. Look at the news. What's with the news? What's going on with the news? Just tell me. Oh, Jay, you poor soul. Dude, I don't look at the news, so just tell me. USA just bombed Iran. I severely doubt that we actually bombed Iran. It's probably some false bull crap. Unless they didn't appeal to the terms that Trump was talking about, then he had to get feisty with them. But we'll see. They did for real. Oh well. It happens. If I get drafted, I'll be fine, because they're probably going to look at me and be like, yep, we don't want you. Hello, Crusader. Although I could also have the worst luck, and they'll be like, yep, we want you. You're going to be a bomb. Hold on, I'm going to look at this. Hold on. USA bombs Iran. Let's see. U.S. has bombed 3 Iranian nuclear sites.
We are going to be cutting off Senator Sanders. I'm Austin Westfall. We're getting breaking news.
All right, here it is,
President
guys.
Trump posting on Truth Social moments ago that the U.S. has completed an attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran. It reads as such: we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordow. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this, Trump says. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter, the president says. We're just getting this in. He just sent this out moments ago, just before.
You see, guys, there's a reason behind it. All right? Without those nuclear weapons, Iran has nothing. Iran has no ability to hit anybody else with the nuclear bombs. They're not going to be dumb enough to declare war on America. Trump is going live in 1 hour. Well, let him. I'm not watching it. It's not my war to fight. And if I get drafted, I'll willingly go, but not because of the fact that Donald Trump wants me to, but because of the fact that my family will be in danger if I do not. Brutus killed Caesar. What? If I'm being honest with you guys are overreacting. I really, honestly believe that you guys are overreacting on this. America swore that we would not bomb Iran in a war type situation. if anything, there's a reason behind this, and most likely it is to make sure that Iran has no ability to bomb anyone else. And besides, China is the biggest issue. Thank you to the new subscriber. Welcome to the torture chamber. Anyway, I will gladly go to war for America, but here's the thing, guys. I'm 372 pounds. 0.5. 372.5. There is no military in the world that would hand me a gun and tell me to go anywhere. I'm 20 years old, meaning I'm 2 years younger than most, or 2 years older than most kids. They're not going to draft me. And the reason I say that, most of the time they draft 18-year-olds. Because they're younger, their reflexes are a little bit faster than us 20-year-olds, and, well, but if I do get drafted, I will request to go into the Navy. I will request to go on an Arleigh Burke class destroyer. If that happens, I'll take pictures. I just want to take some pictures. Who knows, by the end of this war, if we join a war, if a war ensues, if a war happens. Give me a second.
Somebody cover me!
One, two, three. Alright, boys, I'm at 20,000 feet, may as well say. We're going to go for this next bomb target. Kaboom? Of course, kaboom. You know, I got to give them credit for one thing, and the one thing that I have to give the developers of War Thunder credit for is I love the fact that... Why did they make me the target? Jay, are you oh, Jay. You know, I'm at a very high altitude, and that's why I tell people to fly out of the map, because even in these situations especially, you end up getting bomb targets anyway. So with planes that are slow like this, yes, Crusader, you can make things go boom. But guys, in concerns of what I just heard and read and what you guys are telling me, I don't think that Trump is bombing Iran to start a war. He's trying to keep a war from happening. Because let's be honest, Iran is trigger happy. The president of Iran is very ambitious. As I think it was Saudi Arabia said, like, I think it was the video that I watched was like 8 years ago or something like that. The dude that rules over them is like Hitler when it comes to trying to expand on land. So it is a danger to leave them with nuclear weapons. It is dangerous for any and everybody. Now, is there a possibility that Trump might have been bringing Putin in so he could talk about, possibly getting this done without Putin intervening? There's a possibility, because we all know Putin has ties in Iran. He has ties in most of the enemies of America when it comes to the Middle East. That's how they were getting most of their weapons during Iraq and everything. That's how they were getting most of those. And I believe with all my heart and soul that is probably why Trump was meeting with Putin, because he knew that was coming. He knew that was something he was going to have to do, and he wanted to make sure that Putin would give him his word that he would not attempt to fight America. Let's be honest, guys. If Putin attempted it right now, after the Ukraine and the Russian-Ukraine war, do we all think that Russia would survive an attack? No, I do not. They would die immediately. I believe that with all my heart and soul. But anyway, that's not for me to say. I don't. As I said, they're not going to draft me. I know that. They're not going to draft any of you younger fellows. I know that. Especially not the mentally unstable ones. Well, that leaves me out. Oh, shoot. Gun up, go, 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 go. What? Where did he go? Sir, hey, go away. Oh, I'm so screwed. Alright, guns are reloading. I gotta get to my airfield and fast. He went away from my gun target. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! What next? Don't answer that. Of course, the pilot got sniped. Wow. And I was the last. Oh, wow. Okay, so my team sucked that match. Great, that's lovely. Don't you just love it when that happens, guys? You're trying to do something and your team just completely fails you miserably, and it just makes you feel so important. Anyway, Crusader, here you go. Next time that we do this, will you guys please, for the love of God and everything else, please, if you're in a bomber, join me and follow me. It will be so much easier for you. Don't try and go gung-ho on it, because it won't work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. Don't think that just because of the fact that, oh, he's stupid, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. It won't work for you. Chill on the gung-ho-ness, alright? Just chill. Jay, I find it hard to listen to your voice. Why do you force me into these things? You know what, Jay? Go to the Discord. Out. Let's try it again. There we go. I think that one's sent. It should have at least. Yes. Great. What bombs are you carrying? Eight of them. Drop 6 on one base. And then use the other 2 for another. Yeah, yeah. You kind of got to do it with 1000s. I know with 1000s it takes 3. So just kind of, divvy it up. Yeah. Just divvy it up that way. It makes it so much easier. Which one? I got that already. I'm already aware what it's going to be facing and how slow it is. It's just I have to get it in order to get the B-57, so might as well get it and suffer with it as much as I possibly don't want to, but whatever. I'll climb and use my thing and hopefully it'll work. Crusader, are you having issues, buddy? Stop it, boy! Just cut your computer off and turn it back on. Click on my computer on your computer? I can't click on what? Ah. Crusader, are you dead or are you just like? I think he might be asleep. I think he might be asleep because like he. It depends on how you use it. It depends on how you use it. So. Crusader's internet is acting up. That's why he keeps leaving and joining. Just join. Just follow me. Follow me. Yeah, just climb. Yeah, just climb. And with your plane, you're gonna need to put it about 95% throttle to keep your engines from overheating. Hey, bad guys! No, please, no shooting me. Shoot him. The mosquito and the the mosquito and the wyvern does. I think the mosquito mounts like small bombs. I think. You're gonna see the contrails of bombers and stuff. So just elaborate on your rough day. That tell you enough. I feel like they're gonna kill him first. Hey Jay, you might want to. Complete fact. Why do you think I went this way? The poor boy brought the wrong plane. It's slow, but it does have a lot more guns in it. Oh, hi, FME. How are you? I leave burrito on table when I come back burrito eaten. I ate it. Meaty burrito good, but not Taco Bell. Did it feel good? Oh no! Oh no! It was secretly Taco Bell burrito. What? Hey, that's important. You should get that looked at. Jay, why do you always die first out of the three of us? Like, dude, you should die last. Like, you're not that. Also, I have a BF-109 that might try and intercept me, so I'm hoping the Wyvern. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Also, the bad thing is my plane doesn't go up anymore. He shot him, in other words. Huh. Maybe you were turning too much. That is a possibility. Because the B-17 in this game, for some reason, the biggest issue it has is if you turn too hard, the wing rips off. I feel like you just don't like it because you can't play it worth a crap. I said it and I meant it. What? A P-47 and half of it's gone. Oh no, the laxative is kicking in. Oh no. Bro, no. Is it really? I can't tell. I'm screwed. I'm going as fast as this stupid plane is capable of going. Don't worry, I have a barrage of bullets he can eat, you know. I know. He's trying to get away from the guns. Yeah, because I'm not very accurate with these at all. These are just basically trying to keep him off of my 6. I don't know. Oh, he's coming in at a perfect angle. Yeah, because this is like the only angle. Oh, I took his oil. He's on fire. I'm on dead. Sir, I feel like you should die now. No, he's gonna die. I'm going to kill him. Why are these shells not killing him? Oh, look, and I'm still okay. I can still fly. Look at that. I can bomb, actually, yes. I mean, he took a good chunk of my... He did, but it's not bad enough to kill me. But the bad thing is I believe... Let's see. Okay, so that's that base. So if I can just keep the plane level enough to hit this one, I'm going to tell him that I'm hitting this one because I have to. I think he might have already hit it, though. And I'm losing altitude here, Jay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it. Because she's not staying in the air anymore. She wants to fall, and there's nothing I can do to keep her from falling either. Come on, baby. What? What? Where did he come from? Aww. And none of my guns can hit him because of the fact that we're spiraling out of control. Oh well, it was worth a shot. No, but I killed that plane, so it's about near the same. No, his tail's gone. You see that? Yeah, he's leaking oil, it looks like. Yeah, he's the only one left, too. That's the bad thing. Yeah, we're losing this match. We might as well just give up. It's the same thing, Jay, he's dead. Just admit it and go away. Let the man die in peace. Billy and Bob, Billy Bob. No. Just silence, child. Keep your fucked. I was trying to say keep your forked tongue behind your teeth, and it came out wrong. No. No. Gaijin's gonna intentionally give you horrible matches. He's screwed. He's screwed. He's screwed. He's screwed. He's screwed. He's gonna die. No. What? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Parallel? Okay, nice. Hi, how are you? What is that? I want to say that is a. I can't tell. I'm not a big smart person when it comes to that stuff. Oh no, I got Iwo I am screwed. What do these sea mines do? Iwo is going to kill me because I don't know if there's any ships, so I brought the special ones. Hey, Ninja, how would you feel if I hit you now? Just, you know, kind of just took all my guns and just went da 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 da. Bad luck. There you go. Hey, Ninja, come here. Come here. Come here. My plane wants to say hello. Stop being faster than me. Stop being faster than me. That's not no. That's not allowed. No. No. I want to kill him. He's not supposed to be here. All right, chill. I was just joking. All right, let's go. What do we got? Do we have any naval targets? Is the question I really want to ask. I would hope so, considering the bombs I brought. Do what now? You should have brought out. A torpedo, or not torpedo, ninja. All I have to do is aim forward. Hey, how would you feel if 2 of your engines went bye-bye? Oh, really? Okay, let's test that theory. Proceeds to rotate guns around. I'm kidding. I'm hoping that there's ground targets or whatever. Pack attack? What are you doing? No! Die, pack attack! Ah! Ah! Oh. I don't know. I'm afraid of the future. I regret the past. I gotta pull that up. Hold on. It's very hilarious. You guys have got to listen to it. Let me see if I can find the one I used to have, because it was like really funny.
Anxiety and I suffer from anxiety and depression. How do those two energies go together? Like, I'm afraid of the future. I regret the past. How did this happen? I blame myself. I need to face my fear. I gotta lay down.
I gotta lay down. Yeah, oh, that's not good. Sir, I do believe you be screwed. I do believe you be screwed, dear sir. Oh, well, that's just a B-17 for you in this game. Let me see if I can just, just kind of... Oh my god, my tail's gone. Dude, it took him more than one shot at least. I can at least say that. Dude, what is the M1K? I want to know right now what the flip that plane is. I don't think the gunner survived. Just a guess. Did he kill the B-17 behind us? He got all 3 of us, didn't he? Dude, I need that plane. Hey, look, I see my tail. I don't... Hey, no. If you see my screen, Jay, you'll know that's not a good thing. I'm afraid of the future. I regret the past. And the bad thing was, I made an attempt to kill him, too. And they just pissed him off. I think so. Hey, at least some of the crew survived their ships down there. The plane, on the other hand, we're screwed. We're not getting that one back. It made boom. Yep, there goes that B-17. Dude, oh my lord! Okay, so nobody in the B-17 survived. Jay, nobody in the B-17 survived. How did the A2D survive, but we didn't? Man, I call bull. So are you. Who gave up and left? Let's see. Of course, I don't think he is. No. Mm-mm. Alright, who's ready to die now? Oh. How to make people strategically uncomfortable around you. Hey Jay, did you hear what I said? How to make people strategically uncomfortable around you. What? Also, guys, I have been now streaming for almost 2 hours. Yes, I cannot believe it either. So who wants to do some tanks? I'm going to play 6-7. Why did you sound disappointed? You'll be fine. Just stay behind the tiny tank. And yes, I just said tiny tank. Jay, there's a huge hole. Never mind, I'm going to shut up now. What? Excuse me? You're... You know what I'm gonna do, Crusader? Oh wait, hold on, I gotta do the evil Scooby-Doo villain laugh. I'm gonna do the Tom and Jerry laugh when he goes into the closet and locks the door. Ah! 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 Who was? What? Huh? Hey Jay, you're dead. Jay, you shouldn't murder people on live streams. No, let's be honest. Shut up! Hey Jay, bet you wish you had some money. What? That's okay, I won't need you anymore. What? I know, right? This is gonna be pain. So the setup's hard, but like the mission is not. So it Oh. Dude, I'm a light tank. You want me to wait up? Yeah, no thank you. Goodbye. Me waiting up is like me saying, hey, let me go into the battlefield after they get here. I'm in a light tank. Hey, Jay, guess what? I really don't care. The KV-1E, depending on where it's at, the KV-1E is probably one of the better KV-1s in my opinion. Decent armor, decent gun, high penetration rate, which is good. Why do I feel like I'm being bullied? Leave me alone. I'm a child. What have I done to you, T-26? I just want to cap the point. How much you want to bet what Lowe is about to say in the chat is that Trump bombed Iran? I'm going to hide right here. I feel safe. I'm not hiding. I'm just sitting here. I'm not hiding. I'm strategically placing my tank. No, I'm strategically placing my tank. I'm strategically placing my tank. Do not contradict me, child. I am not behind cover. Look at behind you, doofus. Now I'm behind cover. Oh, dear Jesus. Tank there. Tank there. Do you not see where he fired from? Do you not see what I'm in? I'm like a child in a battlefield meant for big men. Holy tiger! I did. Motor engine. I have never watched. Anyone other than Bowtime Gaming, so. I bet you are, Mr. I'm gonna bring out a 75 mil at 6.7, doofus. How to make him, no, I'm fine. Hey, that's a Panther, I can kill that. Crit, commander, driver, loader. I don't know how I hit him, but okay. He's done. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you take care of a tank that is so much bigger than you and makes me want to die. But anyway, charge. Oh, I didn't need a machine gun port. I was using Heat FS, so it makes its own machine gun port. I noticed there was a big bomb. Big bomb go very much boom. Everyone's dead. I am the only one left alive right now. Please don't kill me. I'll give you one good guess. He's French. Jay, alright, I took care of that issue. Oh, shoot! That looks dangerous. What the? What is this? I'm in danger. Go ahead, ask me how I know. Is that a tiger? Yes. Crit driver commander. That does not seem like he's very happy with that one. Oh, I got murdered by a freaking... no, his friend came in and showed up, and he said, no, you may not. How dare you do such a thing? Alright guys, I'm running for my life because of the fact that there is a massive bomber that doesn't seem to be very friendly, and he is flying above us. Looks like a P-8. I'm so dead if he bombs me. I am so dead if that bomb lands on me, and if it does, I might rage quit. Yes. Where'd it land? I could feel it landing. Jay, I have a fortune teller. I can feel it, yes. It was right beside me! Nothing! Nothing happened! A little... You know the bad thing? I predicted it happening and everything, too. That's what makes it bad. Like, I was like, you know what would be horrible if that landed on top of me? Boom! It didn't even land on top of me either. Like, it landed right beside me, and there was nothing I could do to run from it. So it's like one of those moments where you have to just sit there and stare at it. That's exactly what I did. I sat there and stared at it. I stared at it. No, I knew there was no running from that, Jay. It was like right in front of me. What do you want me to do? I know. Alright, who's messaging me now? I don't want to talk to you, Jay. Jay, I don't care. Hey, Jay. Jay? Guess what? I don't care. What was that? Did bro just bark? What? What? No. I don't, What? What is wrong with you? FME saved me. Wolf, will you ever play enlisted? I don't have enlisted. I don't plan on ever getting enlisted. I had it at one point. I will say this. Shut up! I've had War Thunder before, or no, I've had enlisted. I've had it. I've had enlisted, but I just muted City, by the way. Put that sucker on mute. I can't hear him no more. I have. He did everything wrong. He wouldn't shut up. I was trying to talk. Jay, you should go die to wolves. What do you want, city? What do you want? What other one? What other one? What? What? Bro, chill. Will I ever watch other War Thunder creators? I've eyeballed. I'll say this. I have eyeballed Spookston. Not really my cup of tea. I used to watch War Talk or whatever his name was. I didn't like him very much, especially when he started basically copying pasting other streamers. And that's exactly what he did. I don't care what anyone says. That's exactly what he did. So don't freaking, try and say that's not what he did. Yes, it is exactly what he did. Because he started doing the exact same thing the other streamers were doing. That is exactly what that is. City, do you want to explode? Not the Fortnite song, dear God. It would go horrible. Not the train. That one I allow. That one I'll allow because that's too fun. Is it bad I remember that entire theme song for Thomas the Tank Engine? That was my childhood, man. Alright. But, I don't plan on ever watching anyone other than Bowtime Gaming. It is he is, in one of my opinion, one of the most unappreciated War Thunder YouTubers out there. He has probably the least amount of subscribers that I've seen a War Thunder YouTuber have. And, he's very, very kind to his viewers. And, while he... Is it bad I'd like to cut my throat out and hand it to Jay? Hey, I wonder, will you try to... I'm not watching anybody. I'm not trying to watch anybody. I watch who I watch, and I feel like you guys trying to force me to watch other people it honestly pisses me off. It really does. Like, I'm not trying to be rude about it, but just stop, okay? I've said I won't watch anyone else, so just don't... Holy T-34! What? Oh, the 37 melt. Move. Sit down. He shot me, didn't do anything. And, hold on a second. freaking stuck aggravated long enough to do anything. Alright, let's try this one. So I got smacked with an HE round, so that was nice. Tasted good. It's 5.7. I quite literally put it down to 5.7 so that you'd be useful. Like I'm not trying to be rude, IRCM, but just don't try and force other YouTubers on me. It just you're only screwed when I say, oh, well, you're screwed. Two of them? That's dangerous. Nice. I can pin the side of a KV-85. He's dead. Where's the other one? Ah, that's nice. It's up your button to the left, thank you. That is the saying that I was using. Alright, where are these guys at? I need to know right now. Never mind, I see one. That's dangerous. Oh, thank God. I hear one of them. I knew it. He better be glad I missed. Come on, reload, 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 reload. Of course my barrel disappears. Okay, let's just take a track. Nope, I can't take one. Okay, I'm screwed until I can get help, and there's no help. And my 50 cal died, of course. What? I'm not mad at you, just that was actually perfectly timed. If you would have done it a little bit sooner, it would have been funnier. Oh. Alright, well I brought a special airplane. It's specially special for the special specials. Tank right there, Ninja. He has a bomb that's ready for him. It didn't do anything. Wow, that's stupid. Oh, that's just no. Alright, just mark targets and I'll try and hit him. That's on you! Watch out! Oh my God! I'm so sorry! Oh man! Dude! I did not mean to do that! I bombed my own teammates! I just bombed my own teammates by accident. Hey, Ninja, would you please do me the honor and say that you are in a call with me, and please tell them that was not intentional? Please tell them in the game chat that that was not intentional. I was aiming for the T-34, and my plane went sideways, and the bombs went the wrong way. I feel like there's a lot of hate going on at me right now because of that. Douglas is muted and I can't really hear what he's saying, so... He's always silent. Blah. He said, nah. That's what he means. Duh. Doofus. Who just screamed at me? How dare you? Yeah, exactly. Get out. What? Here's that. What the world? Somebody please insert Dwayne The Rock Jones. Guys, by the way, we're going into Germany 3-0, so if you wanna play, just grab a German 3-0 lineup and we'll go. And we'll go play with the females. This just can't be. Did somebody say something about females? Up your... Never mind. You know, that scene in that movie was strictly meant for adults. Yep. Uh-huh. You know what's sad? You know, I'm tempted to play, since we just bombed Iran, the bomb Iran. Yeah, if I expand the party player out, I won't be able to do these matches. We won't be able to have any fun. We'll be just doing grinding, and I'm not doing that, so no. We could always do a simulator battle with these. No. Personally, for me, Bowtime Gaming is by far the best YouTuber as far as War Thunder goes, because he doesn't try and, in my opinion, he doesn't try to force you to subscribe to him. He's mentioned it the entire time that I've ever watched. Every time that he's mentioned you subscribing, it has something to do with, like, if you subscribe, you'll be helping out the channel because I can buy things like a new PC so I can run War Thunder better, and, you know... Okay, and, you know, other YouTubers like War Thunder Talk or whatever. And like what was it, War Thunder Talk or whatever, I think his name is. One of the biggest things that I hate about him is he went from doing like a lot of shorts and stuff where he's giving an opinion on things and all, to starting to live stream. Thank you. Well, these are gonna be crap. I can already tell because they're gummy. And if they are, they'll go right back where they came from. But anyway, I have to go. I'm gonna eat. I hope everybody has a lovely night. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.